And you're like, what? How could that be a thing? Do you believe or not? I'm like, oh, non-practicing atheist. And it's like, so you're an atheist, but you don't practice it, so which means you kind of believe in something. Like, are you, like, oh, but you're an atheist. And you're like, yeah, but I don't practice it. And they're like, the religious people can't get their heads around that joke. They're like, well, that must mean you believe in God. I'm like, no, you don't get it. It's a fucking joke. I'm a converted Jew. I chose to be chosen. And you're like, well, you can't do that. Like, the Jews are the chosen people, right? You can't just pick yourself to be chosen. That's like being the last guy picked at baseball. You're like, okay, you're on my team. And you're like, no, I'm picking that team. And like, well, that's not the way it goes, man. You were picked on this team. You don't get to pick your own team. It's fucking, yeah, I'm a non-practicing atheist. That's what I do.
Well, maybe when they convert, it's only like, hey, I get to hang out with the chosen.
So they're groupies?
They're groupies, yeah.
They're religion groupies. Okay, you heard it here first, folks. Destiny Shackleton thinks that converted Jews are just religion groupies.
Well, I mean, maybe someone's in love with someone who's Jewish, so they're just.
So why would you give a fuck what religion they are? Why would you care?
No, listen. But they only want to marry someone who's their religion, who's committed to their religion. So they love the person enough to want to convert so that they can marry them.
Okay,
totally
well, if the person that they're marrying doesn't love them enough to not give a shit, then why would they want to marry him?
I can't answer that. All I'm saying is that's the case.
It's not the case.
It's totally the case.
It's fucking stupid.
But it happens all the time.
Why do my hands look so large?
Because they're way up front. Put them back by your little peanut head and they'll look tiny.
Little peanut head. It still doesn't look... My hands still look really big.
I told you had big hands.
I don't think I do, though.
Well, I'm telling you, you do. The camera is also telling you do.
My hands just look massive, and like it's not the case.
They're pretty big. They're pretty big hands.
They're just regular sized man hands.
But they're pretty big.
Yeah, your head's massive. Doesn't make my head small.
Hey.
Just because you're sitting like 2 feet closer to the camera, and your head looks like a pumpkin to my squash. Our heads are like, these are just different shapes. Like we're like the nunchucks, right? Like my head, you know, like is a different shape than your head. Kind of opposite. Like mine's like bigger on the top, comes down to the bottom. Yours is kind of bigger, and then it comes down.
Oh my god!
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So,
oh, shut up.
So I'm Dilweed and you're Fungus. I'm Dilweed, you're Fungus.
I'm not a nunchuck.
I would rather be Fungus, trust me. I would totally rather be Fungus. I love Fungus. He's my favorite. He's my favorite. I love Fungus.
Oh yeah.
But like, yeah, I can't help but go with the fact that I'm Dilweed. And you're Fungus. You are Fungus. I love Fungus. I love Fungus. I love Fungus. You are Fungus. You are Fungus. Like you just like loop that. You are Fungus. You are Fungus. You can just loop that over and over again, and you're like, man, this guy's just beating her. You are Fungus. All right, I'm gonna go like this. Can you like really like overact it? Like I just like, oh.
Okay, yeah.
Fungus. Fungus! Fungus!
What?
Fungus!
What?
Okay, yeah, that was pretty good. Now we can like edit each one of those and see which one we liked. Fungus!
Damn!
Stop burping, would you, baby? Just the two of us. When you reach a certain age, people should stop singing you happy birthday. And I'm guessing the age is around 17. People should stop singing you happy birthday on your birthday. Right. If you reach, like, say, 97, they can start singing you again. You can start getting happy birthdays again at 97. But, you know, that 80 years in the middle, you don't get no happy birthday songs. You're a grown-up. Fuck off. Right, baby? Word.
Like, sweet, 17 years, happy birthday.
Yeah, well, you've already had 17 of those happy birthdays. Do you not know the words now? Why do people keep singing it to you? Your first birthday, I'll be like, yeah, happy birthday, dear, no recollection of this. Happy birthday to my dignity. But when you're 17, I'm like, no. Happy birthday, dear, move out of your parents' house. Happy birthday, dear, get a fucking job too.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, we're talking about baggage. About how much baggage you carry in your life. Like, people don't even realize the baggage they carry. They carry their parents' baggage, their brother's baggage, their sister's baggage, their kids' baggage. Like, they've carried it their entire lives for so long that it's dragging them down. And, like, they don't even realize the baggage they're carrying. They just think that's their life. And you're never actually going to be the person you want to be until you get rid of all that dead weight. I'm not talking about not loving your family, or your kids, or your friends, or everything like that, but you carry their baggage with you. And you can never actually totally be yourself until you free yourself of their baggage. If you carry other people's weight on your shoulders, it's just going to bring you down. I'm not saying don't care about them. Don't empathize, don't sympathize. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying don't carry it with you. Then you will finally be able to elevate your own person to what you needed to be.
Pick up something else brilliant.
What? Just think of something else brilliant right now.
You
like you got the shit, right? You'll be all about like, oh, just think of something brilliant. There you go. Oh, Hunger Games is stupid. Yeah, everything in the general thing about it. First of all, it's a rip-off of a Japanese film called Battle Royale, which makes it terrible and to begin with. But yeah, why are we wasting all these young people? Why don't we just put old people in there? And like, not put one, but like all of them. Because old people are just a drain on everybody anyway, right? Like, they just fuck around. I've got a whole bunch of made-up facts about old people that would just boggle your mind. Do you know that 85% of our medical resources go to treating old people? 85%! And that's a made-up fact. Put them assholes in the Hunger Games. Think how much free space it would again, you know, you wouldn't have people with walkers, with the fucking rascal scooters and shit, all just beating around. Oh, just fucking get rid of them assholes, put them in the Hunger Games. Isn't that great? And it's not even like, we'll give them all the food they want. They're just searching for their medication. we just like send down the medication drop, and they all gotta fight for that. We'll give them all the food they want. Now that's a game show. We just send out a thing of adult diapers and medication, and it's like, oh, they all just go crazy for it. Put a couple cases of tapioca pudding on there. Because I've never met anyone under 60 who enjoys tapioca pudding.
Well, that one day that'll be us.
What do you mean?
We're gonna get old.
Yeah, I'll totally kick your guys' asses in the Hunger Games. I'm training now, man. Why do you think I fucking study Kung Fu and fucking work out and shit? Because when it gets to when I'm 65 and I'm in Hunger Games, you guys are going fucking down.
So, what's the reward?
You get the whole old age thing to yourself. With 77 virgins. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. Isn't that the prize in the Hunger Games? You get 77 virgins? Isn't that how it goes?
No, that's not how it is.
Oh, yeah, that's suicide bombers. That's right. My bad. But if you did that, and you say, hey, man, you get the old age home to yourself. You get the commissary, the day room. I don't know, what the fuck is a day room? This is the room where you spend the day, and this is the room where you spend the night. I'm like, that's all I got is 2 rooms? Do I have an afternoon room, a morning room? No. It's just a day room. When the sun's up, you're in this room. Sun's out, you're in your room. How is that not a POW camp? Except with better treatment. A little bit. They're still going to rob you, but they might not cook you in an oven. Maybe. Might not. Who knows? I want to be cooked in an oven when I'm dead. Just cremate my ass. And, I want you to do funny things with my ashes.
What?
Yeah, think of some funny things to do with my ashes, and I want you to do that with it.
Some things.
Well, first of all, you know what I want, right? When I die.
Yeah, weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah, I want you to weekend at Bernie's me, for sure. Don't tell anyone else I'm dead. Just weekend at Bernie's and try to.
I have to have an accomplice though. I can't obviously.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm not sure who it would be.
Well, we're pretty sure Ange would be okay with this because she would like to desecrate my body.
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying I don't know.
After the whole weekend at Bernie's thing, yeah, I want to be cremated. I want to be taking out real estate.
Okay.
What the fuck? I'm dead. Why the hell would I take a plot of land?
So
That's just kind of fucking. That's just really selfish.
Can I keep you in a little urn?
I would rather you do something funny with the shit.
Okay, but can I have you in the urn for a little while until I figure out something funny to do?
Well, until you figure out something funny to do, I would like to be stuffed and put on the couch.
That would be funny, though, right?
Well, okay. Well, if you can't think of anything funnier to do with me, then stuff me and put me on the couch. I don't care. I'm fucking dead. And when I come back, I'm not haunting you.
Oh, whoa, okay.
I'm gonna haunt Oprah. Just gonna fuck into that bitch. And be like, hey, by the way, God's not real. She'll be like, oh, my soul Sundays, we're alive!